You do know Tom is still a person.
You see, I'm not so sure he is. OK, look, what if this is all just a stunt? And he's just an attention-seeking, twisted little faker?
I thought you told Sam you weren't allowed to say that.
What?
Well, maybe I've changed my mind, Vinny. Maybe I need to say what everyone's thinking.
Stop it. You don't get to take cheap swipes at something this serious.
Can you blame me for thinking the worst of him?
Clearly, he was in so much distress he had to hurt himself. He could have died.
No, Belle. He's trying to manipulate you like the coward that he is. I put money on it.
Charity's right.
What, and can you both guarantee it? No, of course you can't, because no one can.
What, even if it fits his MO? Like a flipping glove?
I don't know how I stand up to him in court now.
Because you are strong, Belle, and he is not suicidal.
What if you're wrong?
I'm not. You have to testify, do you hear me?
When I thought I killed him, I could barely function. I cannot have his death on my conscience.
Mandy's out. She's Christmas shopping.
It's actually you I want to talk to, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know where to start, really. It's...
Can I get you a cup of tea?
No. It's Tom.
Right. And the fact he attempted suicide yesterday.
I really don't want to seem insensitive coming to you, Paddy. I barely slept and I didn't know who to talk to.
It's fine. I get why you'd think I might be able to help.
I just don't know if it's real. You know, is Tom genuinely at risk? And I know everything he's put me through, I do, but I don't wish him dead. Not like this. And I've got court tomorrow and I'm meant to see him, I'm meant to say all this stuff.
Belle, let me get you that cup of tea. See if we can figure things out.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Someone's feeling a lot brighter. Oh, that is a huge weight off my shoulders, can't tell you.
How did you get in here?
Don't you be worrying yourself about that, not after what you've been through.
What do you want?
Just a chat. What do you say? Can't imagine you've been inundated with visitors. So you don't believe I'm here out of genuine concern? Why not?
Probably because you hate me. Your whole family does. Never stood a chance.
That's a lie. Chaz wiped your slate clean when you first rocked up here in the village again, remember? Despite what you did to her all those years ago, all because we assumed you cared for Belle.
If that's what you'd rather believe.
All this woe is me stuff. Painting yourself as some victim. It's like you actually believe it.
You do realise you're glossing over the fact that Belle tried to kill me. Facts are facts.
See, I don't see you as a victim, Tom. I see you as a game player. Only when you're not winning, you like to change the rules, don't you? Move the goalposts because you don't know how to roll over and admit defeat.
Hence the desperate measures, perhaps.
Desperate enough to end it all? Or just desperate to dodge court? I am just saying what some cynical people might be thinking.
Sorry, but I'm not up for this.
Not me, obviously. Because I've seen what a real mental health crisis looks like. You know, with Belle, over the years, up close. And nobody with a shred of decency would fake it for leverage, yeah?
Are you suggesting I would cut my own wrists for attention?
Actually, yeah. It's exactly what I'm trying to imply without outright accusing you. I'm just rolling with the assumption that this was all a ploy. You know, because you're a total lowlife, allegedly. I mean, do you honestly think you can pull the wool over a psychiatrist's eyes?
I'd say Belle believes it, or you wouldn't be here.
Belle doesn't give a stuff about you, and you could blame her.
You're lying. You're here because you're worried about her. She's spiraling, isn't she? It's written all over your face.
You're as deluded as you are done for.
I couldn't possibly speak for Tom, how he's feeling, deep down.
I know.
Plus, you know him better than I do.
I'm not sure. He's implied he might do something stupid before, but I feel like whenever we got back on track, or when he got his own way, it just kind of went away. But what if this is different? I don't see him coping well in prison.
No.
And he's in there because of me.
Well, I'm sorry if this sounds brutal, but if Tom did decide to take his own life, that wouldn't be your fault, and it's really important that you understand that. Because however much you try and help someone, it would be his decision, alone.
Just doesn't feel like it. And you know, because he's a vet, does that mean he'd know what to do? What it might take to hurt himself like he did?
I couldn't answer that.
But maybe because he's tried it, he's scared himself. So he might have seen sense, he might not try again.
But that's presuming that he's thinking logically, which, you know, he might not be if this is to do with the trial and what he's got to face up to.
Right.
I'm really sorry I can't give you more reassurance. Because the fact is, I don't know. No one can. Apart from Tom.
Thank God I'm not going to have to spend time in a mental health unit. I really wasn't looking forward to that, mate, I tell you.
That's assuming you're right about Belle not turning up tomorrow.
Oh, come on. I knew I'd got her the moment Charity walked in the room. I know Belle, remember? And she'll be terrified that this has pushed me over the edge. She's too easy to read.
You are not coming across well here, Tom.
I don't care. Because it never should have gone this far. I don't need locking up, and I'm not the monster that Belle is painting me as.
You know you can't say a hint of this stuff in court.
Don't worry. They will think I am the sanest, most decent bloke they've ever met. So will the doctor doing my assessment when I told them that I'm fit to stand trial. Ready for it, even. Now I know that Belle's out of the equation. I'm basically a free man.
Right, okay. Yeah, bye. Hey. Hey.
Who's that?
Solicitor. The judge has agreed that everything can be disclosed about Gemma in court.
I see.
Which means the jury are going to turn against me before I even take the stand. And that's if I find it in me to testify against someone on suicide watch.
Look, Belle, I know how scared you are about court, but you have to testify. So whatever that lowlife is trying to do, you need to put to the back of your mind.
What if his mental health crisis is real?
It isn't.
How do you know that?
He's just desperate to avoid prison.
Exactly. Which means he's under pressure to do something stupid, do something drastic.
Listen, Belle, Tom is trying to manipulate you, which is why you need to testify and be rock solid on that stand. And I promise we'll all be there to support you the whole time.
I honestly don't know what to do. Because if I go to court, if I speak out, I could force Tom's hand. He could kill himself.
Or justice will be served because he's faking it.
But if I don't go and Tom gets acquitted, I could be facing trial for his attempted murder.
Belle, why wouldn't you go? He's playing you.
Is he? I just feel like I don't know what's real anymore.